Hey, podcast listener, are you a hacker, techie, nerd, investor, founder, or ever wanted to get into this world? Join TechCrunch for its annual Disrupt conference in San Francisco, featuring the luminaries who aren't only making the rules in technology, but changing the game. Get a first look at startups disrupting machine learning, mobility, healthcare, robotics, and more, and hear from the world's leading investors and innovators. Visit TechCrunch.com and use promo code SPREAKER. That's SPREAKER for an exclusive discount.
Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and this is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1206, and welcome. I messed up yesterday. In my introduction, I said it was the second in a series of shows, and this was supposed to be the first one. So when I referenced that I released that show the day before, I didn't quite do what I thought I had done. So I'm playing a little catch-up here. This was supposed to be the first one, but it's going to be the second one. And this one involves another typical mistake that people make. Hope you find this helpful. Please give it a great review in Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, wherever you listen to the show. And I'll just simply say, take my classes on Skillshare where I don't make mistakes. There's great information there. And if you subscribe to Skillshare, you can take any of the classes there, not just mine, and they'll give you 2 months for free. 2 months for free on Skillshare. Now, with that, let's get going.
I can see it time and time again. Job hunters sabotaging their search by just making stupid mistakes. So I'm continuing on with a video series on sabotaging your search and talking with you about some of the ways people do it. Now, here's one that I can't believe happens, but it happens all the time. And that is giving out references who don't just sing your praises, and they're kind of, I don't want to say lukewarm, but they come across as being disinterested and ambivalent. Now, when you're giving out a reference, this is you having the opportunity to get across the finish line. Firms are going to decide whether or not to give you that great job offer they've been thinking about or to continue on looking. It's rare that, on occasion, what they'll do is make a lukewarm offer and just go on with it. Often the neutrality of the reference causes them to pause. Because after all, this is completely in your control, right? You can give out the references. You could choose anyone in the world to give them as a reference, and you give them this person who gives you half-hearted, disinterested information. That's your fault. So before you give out references, even at the beginning of your job searches, as you're trying to get leads for places to go to, as you're trying to get out and about, start talking with the people that you're considering as a reference. And just simply say, I'd love to give you as a reference. Would you feel comfortable in doing that? And would you sing my praises to the rafters and let people know how wonderful I was? And if you're a mediocre employee, you have to find those people who will support you, because those who just give out, they will claim that they're only allowed to give out name, rank, and serial number, your dates of employment, whether you're re-eligible for hire, no texture whatsoever. Those are useless references. Better to go to a former employee, a former employer, or to someone who's already left the organization, who's not handcuffed by that sort of policy, or I have to say alleged policy, because everyone finds a way around it if they really care. So find someone who you used to work with at that employer who will say wonderful things about you. So again, don't give out lukewarm references. Find exceptional people who will give out an exceptional reference for you.
So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, here are a few ways that I can help you. First of all, you can hire me to coach you throughout your job search in every way imaginable. That includes a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation and or networking, answering your questions about your job search, giving you advice about a decision you have to make once you have the offer. We can work in 30-minute or 1-hour increments throughout your search. And the easiest way to talk with me about it is by connecting with me at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Mention that you listen to the show. I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll do a free discovery conversation with one another. If you're not interested in coaching and you just have a few questions, the easiest way to do it is by reaching out to me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I. Or if you don't have an iOS device, if you're an Android user or you just want to call me on the phone, do it through PrestoExperts.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. For those of you who've been listening to the show, you know that I always talk about JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And recently, we've been changing the focus of the site to really emphasize interviewing and answering tough interview questions. If you join, you'll have access to curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's designed to help you find work more quickly, as well as videos and podcasts and other information. Again, an emphasis on interviewing and answering tough interview questions. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and get 2 months for free instead of the 1 month that the site offers. And the last thing I want to mention to you is schedule me for lunch. I do it at 12:30 most days, and for now I'm making myself available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 12:30 Eastern Time. We'll meet over Zoom and be able to see one another. You bring something to eat, or if it's early for you, very simply bring some coffee with you. We'll sit and talk for 45 minutes. I'll answer your questions. That's less for $175. That's less than what I charge for comparable time for my coaching. So again, reach out to me through LinkedIn and we'll schedule a time for lunch. Have a great day. Take care.
The Starlight Lounge presents An Evening with the Progressive Box.
Oh, what a great audience. Let's dim the lights for this next one. Nope, too much. There it is. Gotta get things just right. Like Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Tell us what you want to pay and we help you find coverage options that fit your budget. And now, the mood is right. Wait, the lights are back on again. Trudy, can you? And now it's completely dark.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
It only takes one sip of an ice-cold summer drink from McDonald's to give you a quick break from the office and you're at a party in the Hamptons. You spot future wifey walking up and she says,
"Can you move your chair?
What?
So I can vacuum under there."
With so many flavors, where will your sip take you?
This summer, come to McDonald's and try a refreshing $2 small McCafe drink like a frozen strawberry lemonade or a $1 any size soft drink. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.